Hey guys, welcome to the Narrows Walk near Lake Baroon, near Montville, Sunshine Coast. This is a walk through the Kondalilla National Park, not near the falls where the Kondalilla Falls is. This is a different section of the park where there's the Narrows Lookout, Baroon Lookout and Obi Obi Creek. We'll be having a look at Obi Obi Creek today. And doing this walk just to see how far it is and what we can get through. So far, the first start of the walk is very accessible. There's a paths and bridges that we're just crossing now, and then we'll have a look and see when we get to the next spot how accessible it is, and I'll show you what it looks like along the way. Hey guys, so we just made it to Obi Obi Creek. It's about a 350 metre walk from the entrance to the car park. There are a lot of stairs going down, so there's a lot of stairs going up. So if you have a look at the creek, it's what you can see without too much issue. But if you want to go down further, that's where you need to be able to swim, because I think that once you get to the edge of those rocks, you can cross over the other side, but then you have to actually keep going. So that's probably where we're going to stop here, but we'll see how far we can get. Hey guys, so we made it to the Narrows Lookout, which is in the same national park as the Obi Obi Creek stop we just made. So I'll combine this with the other video that we did. If you have a look at the falls, pretty spectacular spot. You get those falls and those little falls up of there. Yeah, so again, there's stairs to contend with. It's about a 200 metre walk, this one. So going downstairs is about a 200 metre walk. Then going up, there's some stairs. So again, mobility, access, reasonable level of fitness, that sort of stuff. Again, but yeah, this is the lookout at the Narrows. So I think the falls are actually called the Narrows Falls. So yeah. Imagine how old that tree is there. Hey guys, so I'm just putting this on again because yeah, we just had an incident just before we got out to the entrance of Kondalilla Narrows Walk at Baroon Pocket Dam. We were just walking past a couple of people, a couple of elderly people as usual, and they said hello. It was all friendly, but then they must have noticed rain, and then when they saw rain, we'd already passed them by about 30-40 meters, and he just started yelling at, hey, hey, hey. But anyway, I'll put the audio on, hopefully that picks it all up. And you can see the conversation doesn't go very well, because you have to understand I'd already been through a negative interaction already. We'd only been here for like an hour and a half, seen like 6 people, and 2 of the 6 people confronting me about rain. But this guy was telling me he's a retired ranger, which sort of got my back up a little bit, because it got a bit high and mighty about saying that, I believe. So I deal with it very harshly, because I'm hoping that when I do, anyone else that comes across the same type of person, they'll think twice about harassing you guys. So I come across really harsh and language is used, but what I find is that it probably stops it happening again to someone else, because these people are less likely to interfere in your business. As I said, they're going for a walk in the national park, just hiking along, same thing that we're doing. We're not any bother to them. Rain's not chasing any wildlife around or doing anything to even warrant this approach. And scarily enough, he's saying he's a ranger, or a retired ranger, which I had to point out to him, he's retired being the key word, but he didn't seem to understand what an assistance animal was. So I don't know, maybe that's why he's retired. Anyway guys, I like to keep it pretty raw sometimes and not just leave out the stuff that happens to us, because when you do go out in public as often as we do, several times a week, and we visit places where dogs aren't allowed, you're playing roulette, I guess, and your luck runs out eventually. So today we had one negative interaction that was sort of made up for with an apology, and then a second one that I don't think the guy's going to learn. Like, he's still going to think that, you know, any dog can't be in a national park, but, you know, maybe I'll leave you guys alone. Thanks for watching.